Yes, you read that right. Blake Lively and Taylor Swift have been the talk of the town for years, with fans obsessed over their close friendship and mutual admiration. But lately, rumors have been swirling around these two famous friends, leaving people wondering what's really going on between Blake and Taylor. Is their friendship as strong as ever, or have things started to cool down? Could there even be some secret drama we don't know about? Let's dive into everything we know about Blake Lively and Taylor Swift's relationship, from how it all began to the rumors that are making everyone talk. Is there really trouble in paradise, or are these two just as close as they've always been? Before we get into the latest gossip, let's rewind a bit. How did Blake Lively and Taylor Swift even become friends in the first place? It all started back in 2015, when the two megastars were introduced through mutual friends. At that time, Taylor was at the height of her squad era, surrounding herself with fellow famous women like Karlie Kloss, Gigi Hadid, and Selena Gomez. But Blake's entry into Taylor's world felt a little different from the rest. Fans immediately noticed that Blake and Taylor's friendship wasn't just about glamorous photo shoots and red carpet appearances. It seemed more genuine, built on a real connection. Blake and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, quickly became staples in Taylor's social circle, and Taylor was even spotted spending time with their kids. Who could forget the time Taylor used the names of Blake and Ryan's daughters, James, Inez, and later Betty, in her hit song Betty? From the Folklore album? Talk about best friend goals. From vacations to birthday parties and epic Halloween celebrations, Blake and Taylor were inseparable, and their friendship was the epitome of Hollywood's best BFF moments. Fast forward to 2023, and it seems like things between Blake and Taylor might not be as picture-perfect as they once were. Rumors have been swirling for months that the two might be drifting apart, and fans are starting to notice some subtle changes. So what exactly sparked these rumors? First, fans pointed out that Blake and Taylor haven't been seen together as much lately. While they used to share tons of photos and posts celebrating each other on social media, there's been a noticeable absence of their usual online love. In fact, fans were quick to spot that Blake wasn't present at some of Taylor's biggest public events, including her highly anticipated Eras Tour shows, where tons of other celebrities, like Sophie Turner and Selena Gomez, made appearances to support Taylor. While absence alone isn't enough to spark rumors, fans couldn't help but wonder if something was going on behind the scenes. Where was Blake, and why hadn't Taylor mentioned her in a while? The rumors really picked up speed when news broke that Taylor Swift had moved back to New York City after spending time on the road with her Eras Tour. Everyone expected Blake and Taylor to pick up where they left off and start hanging out again in IC. After all, Blake and Ryan Reynolds also call the Big Apple home, and it's where they've all spent so much time together in the past. But when Taylor was spotted out and about in New York, Blake was nowhere to be seen. Instead, Taylor was hanging out with new celebrity pals, including Sophie Turner and even Vanderpump Rules star Brittany Cartwright. Fans immediately picked up on the fact that Blake wasn't around, and theories began to fly. Had something happened between the two friends? Were they on a break? Some insiders claimed that Taylor's busy tour schedule had created some distance between her and Blake, while others hinted that Blake had been focused on her growing family and career, leaving less time for her famous bestie. Whatever the reason, fans couldn't shake the feeling that something had changed. Speaking of Blake's growing family, it's no secret that Blake and Ryan are extremely dedicated parents to their 4 children. While Taylor has been jet-setting across the globe for her tour, Blake has been spending more time at home with her kids. Blake and Ryan welcomed their 4th child earlier this year, and adjusting to life with a newborn is no small task. Insiders close to Blake have mentioned that she's been focusing more on her role as a mom, which could explain why she's been less present in Taylor's life lately. But is Blake's focus on family really causing a rift between her and Taylor, or is it just a natural part of life as friends grow older and take on different responsibilities? Some fans believe that the distance is simply circumstantial, with both women leading busy, separate lives. But others aren't so sure, wondering if there's more to the story. While Blake has been busy with her family, Taylor has been forging new friendships, which has only fueled the speculation about her relationship with Blake. Over the past few months, Taylor has been spotted hanging out with a new crew of famous faces, including Sophie Turner, Brittany Mahomes, and even reality star Gigi Delana. These new connections have led some fans to wonder if Taylor is moving on from her old friendships or simply adding more people to her circle. One major moment that had fans buzzing was Taylor's recent night out with Sophie Turner. After Turner's very public split from Taylor's ex-boyfriend, Joe Jonas, many fans were surprised to see the two women become such fast friends. Their outings have sparked endless speculation, with fans wondering if Taylor's new friendship with Sophie has taken priority over her old one with Blake. But hold on, just because Taylor is making new friends doesn't necessarily mean she's leaving her old ones behind. After all, Taylor has always had a wide circle of friends, and it's totally possible for her to balance her relationships with both Blake and her new pals. Still, the lack of public interaction between Taylor and Blake has left fans questioning if everything is okay between the two. On the flip side, there have been some moments that suggest Blake and Taylor are still on good terms, despite the rumors. For instance, Blake recently liked a post of Taylor's on Instagram, which sent fans into a frenzy. Could this be a subtle way of showing that their friendship is still strong, even if they're not spending as much time together publicly? Blake has also been notoriously private about her personal life, so it wouldn't be out of character for her to stay out of the spotlight, especially when it comes to her friendship with Taylor. Just because they're not constantly posting about each other on social media doesn't necessarily mean something's wrong. Sometimes, friends simply go through quieter phases in their relationship, especially when life gets busy. So, what's really happening between Blake Lively and Taylor Swift? Is there trouble in paradise, or are the rumors just that rumors? While we can't know for sure what's going on behind the scenes, it seems likely that both women are simply focusing on different aspects of their lives right now. Taylor is in the middle of one of the most successful tours of her career, and with her recent album releases and public appearances, she's busier than ever. Meanwhile, Blake is focused on her growing family and juggling her career as an actress and producer. It's possible that the distance fans are sensing is just a result of their hectic schedules, rather than any actual falling out. In Hollywood, friendships can often go through ebbs and flows, just like in real life. People grow, change, and sometimes drift apart for a while, only to reconnect later. While it's easy for fans to speculate that something's wrong, it's also important to remember that friendships are complex, especially for people living such high-profile lives. For now, fans will have to wait and see if Blake and Taylor make a public appearance together soon, which could squash the rumors once and for all. A reunion would definitely send fans into a frenzy and put an end to the speculation about their friendship. And who knows, maybe Taylor is planning another special tribute to Blake in one of her upcoming songs or projects. After all, Taylor loves to drop Easter eggs for her fans, and Blake has been the inspiration behind some of Taylor's work in the past. While the rumors surrounding Blake Lively and Taylor Swift are hard to ignore, it's clear that their friendship has deep roots. Whether or not they've been spending as much time together lately, there's no denying the strong bond they've shared over the years. From song collaborations to special family moments, Blake and Taylor have created memories that aren't easily forgotten. As for the current state of their friendship, it's hard to say for sure, but one thing is clear: both women are navigating busy, demanding lives, and it's possible that the recent distance is just a result of their individual schedules. Whether or not they'll address the rumors remains to be seen, but knowing Taylor and Blake, we wouldn't be surprised if they make a grand reunion when the time is right. Until then, fans can only hope that whatever is happening between Blake and Taylor, their friendship is built to last, because let's be real, Hollywood's most iconic BFF duo isn't something we're ready to say goodbye to just yet.